And we can begin settling down into the body, settling down with the breath, drawing in tones of teal, blue, green, emerald, aquamarine. An immediate release of fear as these tones start rising in and connecting into the body. And I'm just seeing a deer's head made of leaves, connecting through the imagery. And then through that, I'm seeing a butterfly made of orbs, translucent blue orbs. Emanation through the deer head, the leaf deer head. And in between the deer head and the butterfly, holographically imposed, we're seeing, I think they're called freesias, like a translucent freesia with tones of magenta and violet blending into the imagery, and I'm feeling such a strong sense of peace. Wash over the body as we drop deeper into the body, feeling through the lower chakras, allowing consciousness to move from where it has been landlocked in the crown and in the third eye as a point of focus. That focal point of rigidity now begins to soften and move down and expand through the lower quadrant of the body, expanding through the solar plexus, and almost like a bubble popping and waving undulations of light synthesis. We work with the breath to deepen ourselves into the body. Aligning diamond shielding architecture running through each field. Installing the diamond spiritual relics. Atorias nasma agiarash nasuyudora. updating protections, updating the templating to the light fields. And I also feel quite a strong release of insecurity. And this, to translate this, when we look at the deer made of leaves, how attuned they are to their natural surroundings and how vigilant they are of danger. And then we look to the butterfly as a symbol of soul fragmentation, recuperating, but also evolution. We draw this back into the delicacy of the freesia to blend with these tones and expanding through the double helix DNA field. And opening through the divine masculine fields as well. Just noticing anything that rises as we begin to draw up. Layers of insecurity, layers of fear that have resided within the masculine body. Held within the earth elemental body. And through the mental field as well. And you're notice the more we drop the consciousness down into the body, really feeling into the emotion, instantaneously it begins to lift, shift, and move. And begin to refill with marigold yellow through this masculine component. Marigold yellow and rich tangerine orange. Now, connecting to the second and third body, the mental body and the emotional body, we're just going to go ahead and start restoring these color tones. Orange into the emotion. And yellow into the mental. And extending that through the field of the self-conscious, connecting to the mental body and the mental field. And orange to the emotional body, orange to the emotional field. And opening these two ranges in a bi-locational viewpoint. So we see them at the same time. Blending the two colors as one, which works to restore the ruby tone, or the red. the field of security, the unconscious programming. And it's in this point here where these color tone essence turn to liquid and run across the horizontal line of the field. We're looking at a tri-locational viewpoint at the moment. Right, so as we get that water expansion through these three views, these three visions, and bring the scenes holographically overlaid one in front of the other. We can go yellow, orange, then red, or orange, yellow, red, or red, yellow, orange, whatever feels real to you. Begin to see heavy grey smoke, heavy grey roots, begin to bubble like toxic emission. And at the same time, what I'm also seeing is a big copper gear presenting as well. Where through the fields and through the sky, I'm seeing a bold eagle connecting in holographically in tuned with the field depths and presentations. Where we hold focus and allow this symbol code to do its magic in empowerment and awareness of infiltration, awareness of AI structures and any kind of mechanics. I'm seeing this bold eagle coming in and starting to lift and release the gearbox, the cog. And we can see the gear or the cog as some kind of technology or infiltration to motorize or like an installation of AI within your energetic fields. And it's looking for this kind of stuff that we really want to remove. This can also be a representation of mechanical, I feel for some mechanical responses or almost robotic responses to emotional mental stimulation and interaction which then also interplays with the first dimensional field, which would be connecting into the autonomic responses. So really we get that look through it as a multi-dimensional, multi-component aspect. And let's trace this gear through your structures, through the consciousness. And this is taking me into the 12th dimensional field and connecting through technical interface. Oh my God, okay. And as it connects into the control room or the technical interface, I'm getting this really, really strong sensation of, oh my God, am I doing this wrong? And it's that response that keeps us locked and coded in a perceptual, in a continuous pattern of repetition of the same patterns and frequencies rather than stepping out and moving beyond. So let's release this fear. Let's feel into this fear. And begin to unhook the mechanical aspects from the technical interface. And from this location, as I'm looking, I can see this connected into people's working environments. It's that threat, fear, and insecurity of, if I do this wrong, I'm going to get fired. If I do this wrong, I'm going to be left alone. If I do this wrong, I'm not going to be able to survive. Therefore, I must repeat, repeat, repeat. And I'm getting a lot of activity through the glandular system here as well. And what I can see as well is the founder races coming in. And they begin to unhook, detach, release, remove, and dissolve all levels of this mechanic. As it runs to dissolve. And I can hear them say that the organic 12-strand DNA template was never designed to be working within these limitations. So what we can see here is a form of almost like hybridization. alien technology, and also mental bondage as well. And I feel what we can do is just ask and call in the spirit of purification, the spirit of encouragement, and allow these emotions just to really move through the body. Allow these spirits to work deep. The spirit of unconditional love, and the spirit of patience. As they work to release out judgment, and drawing in self acceptance. I'm feeling a lot more fear release as well. Moment. And ultimately releasing control. Still holding focus through the technical interface, through the 12th dimensional field. We begin now to run pink and yellow crystal diamond flames, top to bottom. Drawing back fragmented expression. Working to restore the 12th body. As the body works with these flames, I'm working with the octahedron in magenta and violet. Oh god, that's not actually a tres. It's almost like bioluminescence expression of translucent light that's overlaying, like a neon light, if you will, to the octahedron. And I'm seeing this align to the body and integrate and flash allowing the mind to drift. And the body begins to pulsate and undulate white, and at the same time open through the DNA fields and connecting into the 12th strand DNA. bringing these core tone essence building back through the DNA. Releasing out heavy miasma, black goo, grey smog. And working to connect in to the bioenergetic fields, the bioorganism, through the complete physiological form. The white, the pink, the violet, translucent tones work to restore the neural pathways, the synapses, restoring the arcing systems and restoring all fallen arcs. I'm seeing this basically connecting the body back up to its organic processing system, where infiltration had been inlaid, or more accurately, hybridization had collapsed levels of the light body from interacting with the physical body. And now I'm seeing the seraphim and Enki as well, the wings of Enki and the seraphim. Overlay to the body, opening through the DNA fields, opening through the morphogenetic field. And connecting into the living libraries of light, running download of information, of code infrastructure, and of genetic truth to restore back to its original divine blueprint. Releasing out all myth of true origin. And restoring the understandings of our genetic seed point, and restoring to the original factory settings, the original blueprint design. Connecting to the tablets of Sumeria, opening through the Mesopotamian gate transfers and moving through the threshold. moving through the gates, and the gates seal behind. In deliverance and transference of information, the body begins to get lighter. Feeling into any fear, lifting to release. Opening through the prophecies. And updating the prophecies. I'm seeing a big ruby Templar as well coming through the heavenly domains and merging down through the horizontal field. It's ruby and gold. Updating through alchemical joins. And connecting into the source angelic domain and opening through the intervention, lifting to release out all of this grey, heavy stagnation, smoke lifting to release, wires, tentacles. The body turns gold and glittery. Heavy amounts of fear lifting to release from the feminine body, particularly that around the crown and across the third eye. And also connecting through the 8th and 9th chakra as well. Just a case of feeling it through. I'm now seeing a big golden heart with wings attached to it, coming to sit and overlay to the chest cavity, to the chest. And as it connects to the chest, the expansion through the heart, expansion through the body begins to accelerate and rapid. Feeling pain running through the left side of the sternum here, and I'm seeing a lot of sticky black jelly-like substance, like an attachment. So we work to lift and release. As soon as we pay our attentions to this, it begins to peel off. releasing and working our way through the thresholds of impatience, of fear, of denial, and the attempt to exit. Knowing full well, the more you feel into it, the more it lifts, the more it releases, the more it lets go. And it does it automatically. Okay, this is really great. So we're coming back full circle, this time seeing a deer's head as symbol code made of crystal diamond with a really long antlers. And I feel like this is coming in as like the 12th dimensional aspect of that initial mindset of the deer, that vigilant, aware of the surroundings, and when imbalanced, it becomes hypervigilant. This is the calm, peaceful alchemy that's running to connect through the body at all levels, particularly that of the 12th dimensional body, overlaying, sitting to the head, upgrading, updating. And I really note with this one how long the antlers are. Um, Almost like a superior or royal, if you will, aspect of the deer. It's like the spirit or the higher self of the deer mindset coming in and merging. And we're just going to see this coming back in and connecting through the original leaf deer head. So the two become one. And I just want to thank you all so much for this wonderful meditation to share with you today. As this sets in, feeling the body go ultra light. Bringing in that crystal diamond light to run through all of the muscle tissues, the organs, the energetics, releasing, dissolving, and collapsing out any layers of infiltration, any layers of grey tone is what I'm seeing here. It's like crumbling out and dissolving out the blockages through the processing systems of the body, how information travels through the body. And now seeing a lot of gold rising up as golden fire. And connecting through the heart with wings at the chest, updating through the horizontal axis and resurrecting through the vertical. Correcting and updating the divine light architecture. Lifting up architectural structures, as the owl face overlines to this expansion of light body architecture as it runs to upgrade and update. As the keeper of wisdom, restoring the codes through the architecture, watching wave formations of gold, white to platinum, diamond light, modulations correct through the modulation fields. Releasing panic, releasing worry. Feeling good, feeling great. We're going to update through all fields. We're going to update through all localized grids, updating through all blueprints, bridging harmonization through all fields, divine masculine to divine feminine, restoring fallen arcs, resurrecting through the vertical, and sealing through the breath of the divine. I am presence. Thank you.